Why was olive oil used for healing in the Bible? Why oil? Why did it appear repeatedly in moments connected to restoration, healing, and consecration? And before this video ends, you may begin to see this symbol very differently, because this wasn't random. And maybe the deeper meaning still speaks directly to people today. In Mark chapter 6, verse 13, it says, "They anointed many that were sick with oil." Now pause there for a moment. Why oil? Out of all the things available, why was something so simple connected to healing? Why did oil appear repeatedly throughout Scripture? Because oil was never only practical, it was symbolic. And maybe people still overlook the deeper meaning today. Throughout the Bible, oil appeared again and again. Kings were anointed with oil. Priests were consecrated with oil. The sick were prayed over with oil. Lamps were filled with oil. Notice the pattern? Oil constantly appeared in moments connected to preparation, care, healing, and God's presence. But maybe this wasn't only physical. Maybe it represented something deeper. Because oil softened things, protected things, preserved things. Dry surfaces crack over time, but oil brought softness, healing, restoration. Think about how deep that symbolism is. Because people become dry internally too. Hope dries up. Peace dries up. Relationships become strained. Hearts become hardened. People become emotionally exhausted. And maybe that's why oil became symbolic throughout Scripture. Because restoration is not only physical. People need renewal internally too. And maybe this connects deeply to modern life. Because many people today are spiritually tired, emotionally drained, mentally overwhelmed, trying to keep functioning while quietly falling apart inside. And sometimes the damage is invisible. People still smile, still work, still post online, still appear strong, but internally they feel empty, dry, exhausted. And maybe that's why this symbol still matters today. Because healing is not only about the body. Sometimes the soul needs restoration too. But here's what most people miss. Oil is quiet, simple, not dramatic. It doesn't demand attention. Yet throughout history, it carried deep importance. Think about how strange that is. Because humans are naturally drawn toward dramatic solutions. Big moments, instant answers, fast change. But many of the deepest forms of healing happen slowly, quietly, consistently, over time. Just like oil soaking into something dry. And maybe that's why real healing often feels gradual. One conversation, one prayer, one day at a time, one moment of peace at a time. Because restoration is often less dramatic and more personal than people expect. And maybe people quit too early, because healing doesn't happen instantly. But slow healing is still healing. Quiet restoration is still restoration. Think about how many people today are searching for quick fixes, quick peace, quick success, quick relief. But deep healing usually takes time. Trust takes time to rebuild. Peace takes time to return. Hope takes time to grow again. And maybe oil symbolized exactly that, gentle restoration. Not forced, not rushed, but real. So now ask yourself honestly, what inside you still needs restoration? Your peace, your faith, your heart, your relationships? Because some wounds are invisible, yet they quietly affect everything. And maybe what you need most right now is not more pressure, not more noise, but restoration. So the real question is not, why oil? The real question is, what inside us still needs restoration? Because sometimes, the deepest healing happens quietly, before anybody else can even see it. If this message made you think differently, subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this with someone who needs encouragement today, and follow Grace Unseen for more hidden biblical truths, deep spiritual revelations, and powerful life lessons people often overlook. Comment, "Restore" if you stayed till the end.